Welcome to the Classy Career Girl podcast. I'm your host, Anna Runyon, founder and CEO of Classy Career Girl, one of Forbes' most influential career sites. This is a podcast for a community of women who want to turn their passions into work they love. You'll learn how to become happy, successful, and balanced with class, skill, and style. We believe that you can create your future. So stop delaying your great life. Go put yourself out there. You can have your great life and career right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the Classy Career Girl podcast. Today we are doing a behind the scenes episode I am super excited about, a day in my life as a career coach. So what is life like as a career coach? Today I'm going to share with you what a day in my life is like and what a day of coaching looks like, what time I wake up, what do I do in my day, what my nights look like, all the things, all my routines and systems and everything. So if you listen to this episode, you want my day and you want to become a career coach too, I have great news for you. My career coach certification program is now open. We are accepting applications for our spring cohort so you can learn with me. I can give you all of the fast track guidance. Applications are open only until March 22nd. So you want to make sure you go to classycareergirl.com/certification. And there you can get all of the details. You can check out the program, see what we cover. We really are, we allow you to use all of our materials as a career coach. So once you get certified, you can literally help people through, if you've been inside of my class membership, you can help people through Love Your Career Formula. You can help them through Corporate Rescue Plan. You can help people through by becoming a productivity coach and a leadership coach, job search coach, business coach. We have all those specializations and we literally give you the tools and resources so you don't have to do anything yourself. And I help you build a six-figure business doing this as your full-time career. So we have an incredible fast track certification live event happening in May. So you definitely want to check out that and apply so you can get into that event. I don't know if we'll ever do it again. That is 3 days with me. I'm going to teach all of the modules live. And you can also get 75% of your requirements done. So then you can be certified. And then also you get to be part of our alumni 100K coach event in July, which I'm super excited about. So let's dive into our behind the scenes episode today. I'm going to show you a day in my life on a Tuesday because every day looks different. But this is my Tuesday. And in the future episode, I'm going to share with you like my weekly calendar. So I'll share with you like what kind of my other days look like. But I thought this would be fun to show you a Tuesday because that is like my real career coaching day. And Tuesday is really my favorite day of the entire week because I get to work with clients. I get to answer questions. I get to make an impact. I get to do my job. This is what I started my business for. And so a couple notes before we start. I want to make sure that you guys know that I started with individual coaching, one-on-one coaching. And I no longer do one-on-one coaching because I run group coaching cohorts and I also run a membership site to leverage my time. But I did want to make that clear that I did start with one-on-one coaching, but no longer do the one-on-one coaching. So you'll see that's reflective in my schedule. And also when I am in launch mode, I also am doing sales calls during these Tuesday coaching days as well. So right now I am not in launch mode. I'm not launching anything right now. So I don't have sales calls on Tuesdays. I will be soon because I am gearing up for a launch for my career coach certification program. So then I will be booking sales calls for the program on these Tuesdays as well. And also my youngest daughter is 1. So when she was in her first year, like all last year, this schedule was like completely out the window. I didn't even like have a schedule because it was like, when does the baby need me? Right? So just know that too, like just over this last month or two, I've finally gotten a good schedule down because she's 1 and I have a little bit more freedom. And also every quarter, I'm also reevaluating the schedule and trying to improve more. So that's something to realize too, is like I'm a maximizer on the StrengthsFinder. So I'm always trying to improve things. And my husband and I also, we work as a team in our personal life and at work as two. So that's a little bit different. So we can work together, balance things out and make it the best Tuesday schedule for all of us and for our clients as well. So my day starts usually around 5:30 a.m. Sometimes it's 5 a.m. The baby's been waking up early. We're working on her. We're sleeping later, but the baby wakes, and so do I. I'm kind of like the first person. I feed the baby in the morning, and I get started on my morning routine. So my morning routine right then, I sign off of Facebook the night before, and so I don't wake up to social media or the news or email or Slack or anything like that. My morning consists of lots of audiobooks, lots of I have an audio devotion that I'm doing, audio affirmations, meditations. Because remember, I'm holding my baby, right? Like I'm holding a kid, so she will not let me like read a book. If I'm holding a book, she's like, I want that book, and I'm gonna tear the pages off that book, right? So right now in this day in my life, I have to do a lot of audio in reading and stuff like that. So during that time also, like I'm emptying the dishwasher. My daughter's actually old enough to like, she hands me like spoons and stuff. So we kind of do that together. I have my coffee, I'm brushing my teeth, washing my face, kind of doing what I can with the baby still around. I review my vision board. I'm reviewing my goals. I'm just kind of setting the day, waking up. I try and share something I'm grateful for in my Instagram stories at that time as well too. So part of my daily practice is to like think about what I'm grateful for. And so that's my reminder, is also sharing like kind of something I'm grateful for on Instagram, and a photo, because that always makes me happy when I see like photos. So sometimes I look back at old photos and I'm like sharing, something I'm grateful for, even 5 years ago, or a cute photo from the past. That just is like a really good way for me to start my day, is in gratitude. I also check our revenue for the business. So I'm doing my money tracker every morning, kind of seeing, what money came in. Once again, grateful for every penny, every dollar, every amount of money that is coming in, and being grateful for that. And really setting a positive note to the day. I also take one goal that I'm working on and I write it down over and over and over again, as many times as I have time for in the morning. And that just kind of like sets that intention of like a goal that I'm working towards, and an affirmation. And then by 6:30 a.m., the older two kids wake up. So right now I have a 1-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 8-year-old. And so the older two are in preschool and 3rd grade. So they wake up at 6:30 a.m. We start breakfast. We get I'm getting their backpacks ready. This is where my husband and I were like all hands on deck. He's doing some stuff, I'm doing some stuff. We're getting them dressed. We're getting them ready. I'm throwing the laundry in. I'm making sure I got the right permission slips and everyone has supplies for for the school activities and the teacher notes and all the things. And then I get my workout outfit on as well. So I finish my morning routine. I get ready to work out. At 7:30 a.m., the kids leave. Dad does drop off in the morning because no one wants to leave mom in the mornings. And so we've realized it's just, if dad gets them to school, they go easier than mom dropping off. And then I head to the gym to run. So dad does drop off at school. I head to the gym to run. I take a quick shower. I'm back quick. During my run, I'm listening to more audiobooks. I'm always trying to, like, in the mornings, kind of push myself a little bit when I'm running too. If I can do this, I can do anything, right? Kind of that's the attitude, is like kind of pushing myself through like that mental toughness, like something that's really hard to do. And that helps me in my work too, like, because there's a lot of stuff in my work that's really hard and kind of scary sometimes and feels impossible. And so I feel like adding in that exercise in the morning helps me kind of set the day right. And then around 8:15, I'm back having my after workout snack, getting ready to work. On Tuesday, John is on the kids and he does pickups. So I have a focus day to spend with my clients, and he watches our 1-year-old on Tuesdays. So I can really support and help our clients on Tuesdays. So by 8:30 a.m., I am finally at my desk. I'm starting to prepare for my calls, reviewing my calendar, seeing what's on my schedule. I'm going through Asana. That's what we use for our project management, see what's on the list for on my to-do list. I did create a to-do list the night before. I always do, so I check that out. I do any like last minute creation for training and coaching calls that I have that day. So as you'll see, from about 11 to 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, I'm like back-to-back calls. I'm doing coaching. And so I'm batching all my coaching on these Tuesdays. So I review questions that have come in on Slack or on our surveys, on our Facebook group, because we have our client communities. So I'm checking in, seeing what questions have come in. I have time for coaching inside of our class membership, and I have time for coaching inside of our certification program. So I'm also creating new training at that time as well, and really building out the resources in our certification program. My membership class has monthly master classes that we do. And so these are like brand new bonuses that we have every single month for our members. And so I'm preparing guides and PDFs and kind of like training topics during those Tuesdays, getting feedback from the community, answering questions, and getting volunteers who want coaching for our upcoming calls as well. So that's kind of like how I start the day. And then from 8:30 to 11, I'm kind of doing all those things. I'm just kind of getting training ready. I'm getting things ready for our future events. And then from 11 to 2, I have a quick lunch at my desk, and then my calls start. And so I'm doing like hot seat coaching. So people are coming to those calls with questions, and I'm coaching them through their challenges and their problems, working a lot on mindset, working a lot with helping, women start, launch, and grow their businesses. I'm helping women making career changes. I'm helping leaders in their companies. And I'm also helping a lot of people with productivity and planning out their 90-day goals and their annual plans. So no day is ever alike. There's no question that's ever the same, but I love it. So it's like nonstop Q&A. Sometimes I've prepared a training on a certain topic, so I will like teach on that for like 20 minutes. But time really flies here. Like, this is so much fun. I get to support and help my clients use my knowledge and experiences, really break things down and help my clients move forward faster. These are clients who paid to work with me, right? So these clients are committed. They show up. They are excited. They take action. And that's just so much fun to work with clients like that. And so I feel like I'm making an impact and feel like I love the days when I end these Tuesdays because I feel like I made an impact. I feel like I'm doing great work. I feel like I'm creating great content, and I'm creating great programs and services and solving so many problems. So that's why I love these days. From about 2 to 3, then I'm wrapping up. I'm saving and uploading any recordings that I did that day. I'm sharing notes and handouts and making sure my assistant Beverly has what she needs, because she's the one that makes sure our clients actually get the recordings and the handouts for our members. And then from like 3 to 3:30ish, I try and just do like one more coaching video, share something that inside of Slack with our clients, or create an FAQ video right before the kids come home, because they come home around like 3:45. But I try and like kind of, everything I taught on that day, like, was there a common theme? Was there a common question? Like, what came up a lot today that I want to create an actual video for, so that my future clients who may not have been on that call can all get that benefit. And that's why I love these, turning your knowledge and your skill set into programs, because you can really leverage, create videos, and help so many more people. So by 3:45, kids are home. I'm off work. I can no longer work at nights. Work is done. And so I get dinner ready. Sometimes we have gymnastics or dance or something, and we're doing drop off. We're reading. We're making a million snacks, it feels like. We're doing bath time. By 6:30, we're like picking up the house. Maybe a walk after dinner if the weather's nice and we can fit that in. And then from 7 to 8, I'm doing bedtime for the kids. And so this is an exciting hour, because we're now at the age, like, I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. And so I'm now at the age where I can do my nighttime routine with my kids, which is super fun. So we do a lot of reading together. And like I said, I now have something new that I created this year is my nighttime routine. Like I'm trying to make more time for myself, right? And do the things that make me better, that make me feel better as well. And so I go through that nighttime routine. A lot of the things with my kids do, like we do our nighttime affirmations together. We read a devotional. We do yoga together. We write in our daily journals together. We say daily gratitude together. We do Duolingo together. And so that's been a really nice, just kind of like way to end the day together. From 8 to 10, then hopefully the kids are in bed. You know how that goes, not always. So that's like our time, my husband and I, like, sometimes I take a bath, sometimes it's like kind of like wind down. Lately we've been planning future travel and vacations and looking at Airbnbs and flights and stuff because we have some fun travel adventures coming up. We do like quick things for the business. John and I really try not to talk about business in these hours. So it's like only if it has to. We've come so far. We used to like work in the evenings and everything. We've come so far improving our schedule and our work-life balance as a husband and wife and as like business partners running the business together as well. So we try not to talk about business. Sometimes there's like quick things that we need to catch up on. We talk about how cute our kids are and what happened that day. We catch up on, sometimes things are happening in the news and we don't want to necessarily be talking about it with the kids. So we'll catch up on like, what's happening in life and, things we sent each other during the day. Sometimes we're slacking each other, or we're, messaging, texting each other things. And so we'll talk about that. And then I create my to-do list for the next day at that time. I use this app called Structured for all of my routines. And so this is the time where also I'm like reviewing my calendar with my husband, seeing who's doing what when the next day. So we're kind of creating that plan for the next day. We're logging off, like that's when I log off social media too. So I'm not tempted to be scrolling late at night or first thing in the morning. And then I'm also planning my meals for the next day and also planning my workout for the next day as well. And then by 10 to 10:30 is usually like reading time. So I have a bunch of books by my bed and I'll try and like do some just reading at that time and then try and get to bed by about 10:30. So that is a day in the life of a career coach. Like I said, I'm going to do another podcast episode in the next couple weeks. That's going to be all about my weekly calendar because Tuesday looks different than every other day of the week. But I hope that this has been helpful to you to kind of plan out your week, your days as well. Let me know what you think. And as I said in the beginning, if you want to have a similar schedule, if you want to be in charge of your own schedule, make an impact and help people with their careers by becoming a career coach, definitely go to classycareergirl.com/certification so you can get all the details on our career coach certification program. Our applications are open for just a limited amount of time for our spring cohort because we go through the program together. So get all the details, apply, and I look forward to talking to you and hopefully helping you become a career coach so that you can make an impact in your career as well. Hey there. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the Classy Career Girl podcast. If you want to dive in deeper with me, get more free training and advice to help you find a job or business you love that supports the life that you really want, I'd love to invite you to check out more of my free blog posts, more free videos, and to give you the opportunity to download my free 90-day planning workbook. The best place to get started is to go to www.classycareergirl.com/free stuff. And that will guide you to the best place to start. So I look forward to helping you and supporting you further in reaching your goals and dreams. I will see you soon.